Now there's the question that everybody always wonders, and it's, will I actually ever need what we have so far? Will I ever use this? And the answer is maybe. It really just depends. Okay, so for example, let's say I have a wind tunnel here. Okay, so here's my wind tunnel. This is on the experimental side. So I'll put measurement / experiment right here. There you go. And the other side of this would be simulation, which industry just loves. Simulations are glorious to them. Okay, so in this wind tunnel, we have an airflow, just like always. We're going to have some airfoil, and that airfoil is going to experience lift, drag, and some sort of moment. Now, it's actually pretty easy to measure these things. And how do we do it? Well, you would probably have some sort of pressure taps in this surface. So little pressure taps all along the surface. And those help give you everything you need to calculate it. Now, that's for the pressure distribution. Shear stress is much harder to measure. Okay, so in one case, you can actually measure all these things. And if we wanted to, we could work out our normal and axial and everything else from that value, which is fine. On the simulation side, well, we don't have a fancy experiment. We just have a computer, computer right here. Make it a box computer. That's super old. That's okay. You know what? We're going to have it. Keyboard, little mouse. There we go. Beautiful. Why is the mouse plugged directly into the side of this weird box computer? I don't know. And inside of this computer, we will have, a simulation going on. And what this computer will give me is going to output my pressure as a function of x and y, which I can then turn into my pressure along the surface. And it will give me my shear stress, x and y, and my shear stress along the surface. So if I want to get my normal and axial components, I can, my lift and drag, I can use that. So if you're on the measurement experiment side, you're not really using it. But if you are on the simulation side, you're actually going to need this because we need our earlier steps to go from my pressure distribution and shear stress distribution to lift, drag, and moment, because the computer is not going to give that directly. Experiment will. Okay, we have one last thing to talk about, which is the center pressure, and we'll do that next time. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.